All right, Bromance Wargaming, the Wolfmance tournament, as we're calling it. My first opponent, this is Jody, by the way. My first opponent was Mr. Landon. And unlike last night, if you watched the battle report that should go up before this one, he's playing Dwarves. And he's got a naked cannon, a grudge thrower, the anvil, a flame cannon, which I was really happy about, and then he put away his railgun. Then he's got a group of quarrelers with crossbows. And great weapons. Then he's got, that's mine, some miners that ended up coming into play pretty significantly at the end. And then he's got a block of, what are those guys with the general?
Ironbreakers and Longbeards.
And Longbeards. Okay. So he kind of deployed them out. His Longbeards went there. His Ironbreakers went to go after the building. List iron planes, 30 archers, 24 white lions, which are actually almost completely painted. Thank you, Kelly. 30 spear elves, 10 more archers, 2 units of 5 sword masters, 9 dragon princes. That's where my BSB goes. That model that's just needs a mount. A lion chariot, 2 eagles. I got them painted. I'm pretty excited about them. And 2 level 1s, 1 shadow and 1 high magic. I got really excited because at the very beginning I rolled Pit of Shades for magic, which is awesome, and I rolled Flames of the Phoenix for magic, which is also awesome against the Dwarves. First turn, he won first turn because he had a lot fewer drops than me, and first turn he cannoned my level 1 high mage that was right there. So my spears, my 2 units of swordmasters, and my dragon all take panic tests on a 10 with the dragon. Dragon fled off the board. After he took 5 wounds from a cannon first, but then he fled off the board, so he was gone. After that, my 2 units of swordmasters fled, but not off the board. Everything else held. So I was kind of thinking my luck immediately turned, first turn. The game kind of continued to go that way. I tried throwing my lions into the building to get rid of his guys. I did like 3 wounds. Out of 11 attacks with white lions, winning on 3s with rerolls. He did like 7 or 8. So the one mistake I think I made that was pretty bad was I threw my dragon princes into his unit over there that had the fence. So I was hitting on 5s with rerolls, and that wasn't the best bet. I honestly wasn't even thinking about the fence being negative to my to hit. So I did make that mistake. The bunker I threw in the building, he went after him with that. They actually made it until turn 6, and they panicked when a swordmaster fled, broke from combat, and fled through the building. So that's when they panicked. I think that covers most of the stuff that happened with me. Landon, how did you feel about the game?
I mean, there's not a whole lot to say. You turn 1 when your dragon lord flees off the board. What do? You had a 10 leadership. That was really bad luck for you, and I was able to capitalize on it when other units fled. Also, if you remember your, was it your Shadow Mage, your Death Mage?
Yes.
She ended up fleeing and never rallied after
That's
I think
true.
3 attempts.
Yeah.
So she fled off the board. His magic phase got shut down by turn 2 or 3. So it was just him trying to recover from that the whole game, and I just capitalized on it like a jerk. So.
No. Actually, something I forgot the entire game is the Banner of Sorcery. I had it on my Dragon Princes, and I forgot to use it for 2 turns.
I don't think because
It would have given me more dice. I didn't miscast anyways.
I think
It wouldn't have mattered.
All the spells you
Yeah.
wanted to cast anyway, right? So yeah, that's
But something for me to remember in the future. But anything else that you thought went either good your way or...
Well, when the organ gun rolled 10s and the cannons never misfired without, ridiculously so. It's hard to deal with war machines when they're accurate.
This is true. That is the High Elf Bane. I was really hoping with my Lion Chariot and other units to get into his cannons, but even after 2 turns of moving, I wasn't able to get in. I kept failing charges. Didn't really have too much chance. I think even if I wouldn't have charged my Dragon Princes, you would have started cannoning them off anyways. The only thing they really did is deter you from getting into the building sooner, but since you used your miners, it really wouldn't have mattered. In the end, he completely tabled me. So on the 20-0, he gets all 20, I get 0. So with the comp score, Actually, I killed his BSB. You know what? That was my one victory. My White Lion champion and Standard Bearer decided to pluck through the final wound. After a total of 7 wounds going through, we finally failed one on a 4-up. So kudos to you, sir. So I ended with 165 points, I think you said. Something like that. Yeah, because 25, 25, 65, and then 50 for the BSB. You ended with 3,150 plus 25 for each additional standard, so 3,200.
So it will it be a 20-0?
Yeah, it's a 20-0. So the final score is like 33.6 on you to 13.9 on me. So hopefully the next games won't go quite this poorly for me and my luck. But you know, it was a fun game. I enjoyed playing the Johnsons in general, Landon and Chris. And yeah, maybe next time he will not be scared of cannons. Later.